Hey you, welcome back to the channel. And today guys, I'd like to talk to you all a little bit about the topic of going viral on Steemit. And going viral on Steemit, from what I can gather, is a lot different than going viral on many other platforms. For example, on YouTube, a lot of people are coming over from YouTube to Steemit. We understand that going viral, by the time you start to get up in thousands of dollars for your content and videos, in many cases, you probably reached about 1 million hits to a video, to just one video. If you get like 1 million hits, on average, you might get $1,000 to $2,000 per video upload. Now it could be more, but if we were just to average it out, it would come up to something like that. And what we see on Steemit is it's something totally different. Like as I'm looking at some of the posts here, there's this very interesting project called the STEEM Power. If I'm not mistaken, it opens up in Brooklyn over this weekend. I think the grand opening Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, July 16th. And so they've been raising money for this park, and trying to get votes, get this park started. And from what I've seen on some of the videos, it looks pretty good. I'd like to pay it a visit. But they've only gotten like 3,000 eyes on this post, and that wouldn't be considered viral on many other platforms. They only got about 3,000 eyes on it and only about 1,400 votes on it, and that's shot their value up to $1,286. Now keep in mind that Steemit uses a totally different algorithm with their voting, and so some of the people might even be whale voters. Some of the people could be a mixture of minnows and various people. But what does seem clear is that it requires a lot less views on Steemit than other social media platforms, whether it's Facebook or whether it's YouTube. Be considered a viral post. And so I think that's great. I think that opens up a lot of opportunities, for us, that hey, it doesn't require that many. If you got enough followers and you got the right followers, got a good chance of achieving a viral post. But I also, just on the topic and subject of going viral, sometimes I think what can happen is a lot of people that's coming on to the Steemit network. Let's face it, all of us want to go viral. We want that. We want a post that goes viral. And so that's what we're hoping for. So I think what happens in some cases is some people come over, and I don't think they understand the dynamic of Steemit, especially being new, and sometimes they get discouraged on such posts, posting, because they aren't getting numbers like this, they aren't getting money like this. And you have to understand that some of these people have been on Steemit, build reputations and followings for about over a year now. So it's just like anything that you do in life. If you play basketball, the guy who plays professional basketball, he's not, his first few seasons in, unless he's just some type of extraordinary player or LeBron James or something, but generally he works his way up through the league. His first 2 seasons might not be that great, and then after a few seasons he's maybe, this star super athlete, but everything is usually a transition. And I think we kind of miss that on the Steemit form, that just like everything, you have to work at it and kind of build up this following. I think that's going to be a lot easier for people coming over like myself from YouTube, because with YouTube, we're used to this. We do a lot of YouTubers content simply because they like it, simply because they enjoy doing it, and the money part is kind of like gravy or icing on the cake. because I can tell you, you don't make any. You can get more views than this, and you want on posts, and you won't make anything near this. So I think YouTube, we've kind of been trained and conditioned to not only be patient with platforms like this, but to kind of run the course, because we've already been doing it. You know, a lot of YouTubers put a lot of. I'm not one of them. I just do what I like, and whatever I like, that's what I do. And if I don't like it, it's not enjoyable for me anymore, I just don't do it. But there are some you know, people in the social media world, they put a lot of work and time and effort into their posts and content, and sometimes they don't get rewarded for it. Like, sometimes they do it, they might edit a video for 8 hours, nobody watches the videos, YouTube doesn't pay them hardly any money for it. Quite discouraging. Some of them even pay a lot to promote their posts, you know, and still nothing. And so I think YouTubers are quite conditioned coming into this to just look at this. And I would say about anybody who's been doing YouTube videos for more than about a year or so, I would say that more than likely they're going to be quite successful, and at some point they probably will go viral. But you know, some people coming in who aren't used to this is all new to them. Looking at this kind of money, because it looks so easy, how the money keeps just flowing back and forth every day, and they don't see their money adding up like that, I can see them, you know, being quite discouraged. For me, I'm so fascinated with the site still. I usually don't expect to make anything my first few months going into something. So the fact that I haven't even been here a month yet, I'm about to reach close to about $100. I think I might hit $100 before I've been here a month, and to me that's totally a win. That's awesome for me. So just some differences with what's going, you know, what's considered viral on Steemit and what's considered viral on other platforms. What's considered viral on Steemit, as we can see by the views, it's totally different. You know, 500, 1,000 views, you're probably making thousands of dollars. Whereas I think one of the biggest posts on Steemit, I think they made $1,000 for one post, and I think they only had like about 3,000 views, and another one had 44,000, and I think it was something like around the same you know, number. So if you can get your posts in the right, you know, people's eyes, and you can get it upvoted, and if you can do quite well and go viral a lot easier than on other social network platforms. I think as soon as people figure that out, what's going on over here at Steemit, they're going to be rushing over from their other platforms over to Steemit. And if you are one of those people like me, like I said, I haven't even hit $100 my first month. So I'm just like a lot of you guys who come in, see all this money, want to make a lot of money, trying to figure out how to do it. So what's been kind of helping me out a little bit, I'm going to drop a few links in the description. The only thing I ask is that if this works out for you and you see your money pick up, don't forget to follow me and upvote me. But a few pointers if you're a minnow, you're just struggling and it's getting a bit discouraging. First thing you want to do, join a site called Chain BB. I'll leave a link in the description. And what that's doing is, like, whenever you post, whenever you vote, whatever you do, you're going to get some pretty decent money for that. You know, sometimes you get about 4 to 7 cents just for a comment. Some posts might average around 30, 40 cents, 50 cents a post, all depends. But use those methods, and you will see a great improvement, a tremendous improvement on probably what you're getting, especially if you're discouraged from Steemit. Another pointer is go to Facebook, join Steemit upvote groups. You know, join some of the major ones and start posting some of your content there. See if that helps you out a little bit. I think that'll you know, lift your morale quite a bit. If you're you know, if you're kind of struggling, or you just feel like your information is not being seen or upvoted. And you know, like I said, if you're kind of used to the social media world, putting out blog posts, things like that, or I mean, guys, really at the end of the day, it's still all win-win, because think about over the years, all the Facebook posts you've put out, all the Instagram posts, you know, all the tweets you've done, all the comments you've made on videos or whatever, you know, you can do all of that on this platform and get paid for it. Not a lot of money, but just the point that that money adds up over time. The Steemit markets go up over time and you make more money. So, I mean, guys, it's a win-win with that. No reason to get discouraged. Just hang in there. I still believe hard plays off, and I think Steem is going to definitely give you back more than what you've put into it from what I can see. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on going viral on Steemit. Guys, don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to upvote me. Make this post go viral. I very much appreciate that, especially my first month. You know, going viral my first month, oh man, I'd just be up in the air. Also, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. Until next time, take care.